Cancer, and welcome to your August 2016 Love Tarot Faerie Horoscope. I'm Dedhamcar, and if you want to reach me, you can reach me at dedhamcar23@gmail.com. Okay, today we're going to be using the Art Nouveau deck, and that's a French-Belgian deck. So this is a reading for Cancer. Love reading, August 2016. Okay. Alright. That's one. Okay. Our hidden card for this reading is the Three of Wands. There she is. She's looking wistful into the distance. So what does the Three of Wands tell us about the subconscious hidden meaning for this reading? Three of Wands, an experience achieved through the overcoming of adversities. All right, so it sounds like you've overcome your adversities and you're now in a good space romantically somehow. So your question card is the Three of Swords. This is where you're at now. This is the question you're asking. And we have two ladies, and one is consulting the other one about a problem or question. So, swords always have to do with intellect, and the Three of Swords is confusion, bewilderment, and lack of clearness. So maybe you found the right person and you're in a good headspace, but right now there's some sort of confusion and you're looking for clarification. So with the second card we have the sadness about your question, and that's the Ten of Wands. And it's a lady who's she's looking downwards and she's contemplating, and Wands always, she's thinking very deeply. Wands is always an intellectual card. It has to do with the element of air and the air signs. So that means Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And this sadness is deep thought. So there might be something that you're trying to think about, but you can't quite reach a conclusion on. The tens are uncertainties that prevent from having peace and rest. So this is something that's keeping you up at night, for better or worse. Seems like worse because it's in the sad position. But the upswing is, that's actually the card which yes, okay. I'm just making sure. Okay. So then we have the Ten of Swords. So the last one was the Ten of Wands. This one's the Ten of Swords. And we've got tens. So we've got a lot of emotion for you Cancers with regard to love right now. And Ten of Swords. We are talking about affliction, sorrow, sadness, a breakdown, or some sort of disease. But oddly enough, this is somehow a positive thing because it's in a positive spot. So this somehow is like you're lovesick, but you're happy about being lovesick because you found the right person that you really want to be with. But in the past, you've experienced sorrow and sadness. You've come back from that, well, and now you're just wondering if you really can do it again, if this person is the right person for you or not. So let's get some more clarifiers, shall we? On the fourth card is the challenge you will have to accept to find your answers, and it is 7 of chalices. Okay, and it's another woman of intense emotion. Got a lot of intensity here. 7 of chalices is excessive fantasies, over evaluation of oneself, and unlikely plans. So what I'm thinking is that it's asking you to scale down at this time. In some regard, you may have overshot for something, and there's no shame in whatsoever in realizing your limitations and just adjusting to them, adjusting to that change. So in the next spot, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and he is storming in on his horse with his coins and his mercurial helmet also. Shay, that's enough. Okay. So, Knight of Pentacles is saying it is in the 8th spot, and that is a new point of view of the problem. So this is probably going to clear this up for me, because I have no idea why we're getting so much sadness when your final card, you yourself seem like you're doing all right. You're just looking for advice, and your overall subconscious is okay. But then in regards to everybody else, you're very, very sad. So the Knight of Pentacles offers us another way of looking at things. And the Knight is trustworthy, useful, and a helpful person. So I think that the person you may not actually be a person of sadness yourself, but you may be attracted to somebody who is very, very sad right now. And if that is the case, then you have a wonderful opportunity to help them through their sadness by feeding them wonderful, healthy foods, by being that positive uplifter to someone who you care about, and that through this is a wonderful thing you can do to like send more love and abundance to you at this time. Okay. So the next card we're going to do is number 6, and that is the Wheel. And it is a blindfolded woman, and she is sitting in front of the Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel of Dharma and Karma, of Destiny, and so 10. It is the burden you need to bring to find the answer to your question. And the Wheel is unforeseen events, undeserved occasions, and success. So something suddenly is going to happen for you, Cancer. You can't see it right now, and you might be sad about it, but it is coming towards you very rapidly. A rapid advancement of success that you're asking about. Okay, let's see what else we've got. So in the 7th spot, we have the 7 of Pentacles. How appropriate. And it is a woman who's bedecked with a bunch of jewelry. And the 7 of Pentacles in this deck represents arrogance and unscrupulousness. So this is possibly, you're going to have to put up with somebody who's arrogant, or somebody who is cheating the situation. But in the end, it doesn't matter, because you know, the Wheel is pulling for you. somehow, with the turn of the wheel, something surprising is going to come up. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles, and we have a very wise woman in the Six of Pentacles spot. And that is in the 8th spot position. It gives a new point of view of the problem. And she has to say that she is urging you to have an acceptance of choices and of necessary actions. So, she's saying that remember the power is ultimately in your hands, and that this is, what goes out comes back. And so if you are the hero to someone and you give to someone, they will one day, very soon, realize that you have been there for them, that you have been nurturing and guiding presence for them, and that this will make all the difference to all of a sudden they wake up and realize that they want to be with you in the way that you want to be with them. Okay, so what is the final result here? We have the Knight of Swords, and he is just dashing with his flying cape and his sword drawn. And this is what you can do to find your answer. The Knight of Swords is an able and courageous man with a passionate, irascible, and insolent nature. So, I would say that when you see what you would want, you need to make it clear in no uncertain terms. And you need very much to try and let your passion be known clearly. Do not seek your Cancerian refuges. You need to let that be known, and also that it will be well received if you have done the preliminary work, which is a work of service and love and giving towards others. Okay, so those are the readings for these cards right now, and now we're going to be looking at your clarifier overall general fairy reading card. So what have the fairies got to say for the sign of Cancer, August 2016, for their love life? Fairies, what is your advice? Okay, we have the Green Man. There we are. He is a very nurturing masculine presence. And so, the Green Man says, the Green Man represents an irresistible life force, virility and awe. If the Lord of the Forest is the supreme overseer of Faerie and the forest, then the Green Man is the forest itself. He is the energy that flows through all vegetation, from the mosses that cover the forest floor to the most majestic of trees that make up the forest canopy. He is ancient, appearing before man, even before Faerie, fecund, virile, and dangerously alive. He can eventually reclaim any place on terra firma where man has left his mark. In our world, he is an energy to be tamed, conquered, shaped to fit our needs and aesthetics. In Faerie, the green world, he is the lifeblood that flows through everything. When the Green Man appears in a reading, the most important thing to do is acknowledge him in your everyday life. If you are in an office building, take a moment to go outside and find something green and just thank it. Thank the life force that impels it to grow. You can use that life force, that greenness, to revitalize any relationship you are in. think of the insistent, burgeoning energy of a blade of grass or a giant oak tree and let it flow through you to anyone with whom you wish to share the experience. The vitality of the green man. I think that is wonderful, wonderful overall card for this reading. So, Cancer, if you are enraptured by someone, the best thing for you to do is commune with nature, commune with your nurturing side. If you are having issues, it suggests go out in nature, and just share that, capture the spirit of the green man. If you are desiring a relationship, this is the time to build something, build your home life, build your family and friends up, build, that nurturing spirit is what will draw new love and attraction and passion and desire you truly crave to you right now. All right, so I hope that this reading has been of help to you. And my name is Dedham Carr, and you can reach me at dedhamcarr23@gmail.com. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure reading for you. Satnam and Namaste. God bless. You can also reach me on PayPal and Patreon. Take care. Satnam. Namaste. God bless.